This episode is sponsored by Ritual. Congratulations, you're a skeptic. You deserve a multivitamin that more than meets your standards. Enter Ritual. Ritual is a clinically backed multivitamin for women 18 plus with high quality and traceable key ingredients in clean bioavailable form. They have 9 key ingredients in 2 capsules per day. Super easy to take. They are minty and I love them. No more shady business. Ritual is essential for women 18 plus. Is a multivitamin you can actually trust. Ritual is offering our listeners 10% off during your first 3 months. Visit ritual.com/onlyfriends to start Ritual or add Essential for women 18 plus to your subscription today. This episode is sponsored by Keen. We've all had burning questions: love, relationships, career, family, life. Is this book I'm about to read going to be good? Is my video going to do well? Or what if you've been hearing more about tarot cards or astrology lately and want to see what that means for you? Well, here's your chance. Keen Spiritual Advisors have been helping people find answers and clarity in their lives for nearly 25 years. That's almost as long as I've been alive, except not really. I'm a little bit older than that. If you need balance, reassurance, Keen's vetted, best-in-class psychic advisors are available 24/7, and they've helped over 14 million people just like you. Every conversation is confidential, and you can connect by phone or online chat within minutes. They even have a satisfaction guarantee. So give it a try like I did. Head to keen.com/onlyfriends and get your first 10 minutes connecting with a psychic advisor for just $1.99. That's keen.com/onlyfriends. Welcome back to OnlyFriends.
Welcome back. Happy Monday to our Patreon listeners. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon and we post bonus content over there. And we posted a video last week, but you can access all of that content. It's OnlyFriends on Patreon. Yeah. Patreon.com/OnlyFriends.
Yeah. And you can watch everything we've ever posted if you sign up. So no worries on that.
But if you are not on Patreon, happy Wednesday.
Yeah. Happy Wednesday.
Happy hump day.
Oh yeah. Everything gets posted on Wednesday. I sometimes forget about that. So our video and audio comes out on Wednesday. So
little
that's very
Wednesday
exciting.
babies. A nice little midday treat for everyone, you know?
Yeah. Midweek treat, mid-hump.
Oh yeah. Not day.
Mid-hump.
Sorry, it's morning here, not midday. So just trying to gather all my thoughts. I've been rushing around all morning.
Doing what?
Well, I had to go to the gym, and then today is my hair wash day, and so for me, that's like a whole hour ordeal.
Yeah.
And then after that, I had to, get the rundown for today's podcast. So it was a busy morning.
Just booked and busy. And it's only 10 a.m.
I know. And then after this, we have to record another video. So I was like getting stuff ready for that too. Yeah. And, just work. Never stops.
Yeah. I woke up and had breakfast and now I'm here.
Yeah. I was like scarfing down like my breakfast when Carly walked through the door. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Looks kind of good. Was it like a chia pudding?
It's yes.
Yum.
Well, it's like overnight oats.
Oh, okay. I'm very into chia pudding right now.
They have a really good one at Erewhon. It's like a coconut milk based one. It's really yummy.
It probably is good.
It's yum.
It's so good to put like fruit and granola, a little bit of like peanut butter.
Well, no,
so good.
But yes.
Yeah, it tastes so good. It's like literally everything I put in oatmeal, but just overnight oats. Or not overnight oats. Overnight oats. Chia seed pudding. Yeah. I was like, what's the difference? I could not think of it.
Ugh, I like hate oatmeal.
Yeah.
It just like bums me out.
Okay. I used to think that.
I'm just like, oh.
I know. But you got to dress it up really good.
No, I know.
And
even when I
tasty.
do that though, I'm just like, this is so like
boring.
Like I feel like an old person. Like I'm like, ugh, oatmeal.
Eat my grits in the morning.
I'd rather eat overnight oats because then it really masks like that you're eating oatmeal because it's like
and it's
wet.
Not warm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think that adds to it too.
Yeah.
Although I do love like an instant Quaker.
Yeah.
But that also to me is much different than like making my own Quaker oatmeal.
Yeah,
like,
well, it's like the Pop-Tart version.
Exactly.
It's like sugared up.
The kids version.
But I put so much shit in mine that I think it's like, I love it.
Do you eat that every day?
Almost every day.
Oh my God.
It's just like filling for me enough where,
yeah,
I don't know. But it's just oats. And then I put granola. I put some cacao. And I put little chocolate. I put granola. I put a spoonful of yogurt. Also I put peanut butter. a lot of fruit. I don't know. It's more like fruity to me than it is like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel like when I had oatmeal when I was like younger, I didn't add anything to it.
Have eaten it as an adult.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't hit for me.
I'd rather make fair. That's valid, Erin.
Yeah, I'm valid.
Yeah, toast and eggs are definitely way better. Bacon, I mean,
yeah.
I'd rather have
I just
that.
would prefer like a nice cold version of oats.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what
I do
it
like
is.
a good overnight oat.
Yeah, they're the best.
But the thing about me is like, no matter what I eat for breakfast, I'm still going to be hungry after. So I don't know what to do about that.
Well, like how soon after?
Like I could eat right now.
Well, I don't know when you ate.
Like 30 minutes ago, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your portions bigger.
I can't. Like I already make
you're like a little bird eater.
No, it's my gastric sleeve. I swear to God.
Stop.
They put a gastric sleeve in me when they did my appendectomy. I know, and I was so hungry last night, and I got this salad from Mendocino, and like I took 4 bites, and I was like, I just can't really eat it.
What kind did you get?
It was like the Thai salad. It's so
can't
good.
have that.
Yeah, it's like kind of spicy and has noodles in it.
And probably peanut sauce.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So I'm just like the peanut queen over here. But I don't
honestly,
know.
Offensive.
I know. Sorry,
So
TJ.
that is so offensive and rude.
Sorry to. Oh my God, my pants. I have black jeans on, resting against whitey, and it's just full of hair already. Yeah, it's okay.
I'll charge you for if you need to lint roll. It's 50 cents per
sheet.
sleeve. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have cash, so I'll give you a couple bucks.
God, that is so annoying.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Well, I had these sitting out, and one of my cats literally slept on them, so I've already dealt with it today.
Oh, okay, so you're blaming Whitey for...
No, she definitely did do this. They were clean when I got here. But it's okay because it's Whitey. I don't really care.
Yes, that's so nice.
I'll make a blanket out of her fur. Well, that sounds like I'm killing her, but...
She's been sleeping on this package all weekend.
I know, I love that.
And then like
so
I keep wanting to open it, but then every time I come in here...
See, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, you have...
I couldn't. I'd be like,
what
get
is
off.
that like mental...
Neurodivergence.
Is that what it is?
It's like yeah, I think.
Oh my God. If I get a package, Carly's like, open it. And I'm like, chill.
No, I could be leaving my house and there's a package on the ground. I will bring it in, stop everything, and open it to see what it is. Especially if it's like from Amazon, I probably won't do that because I know what it is. But if it's like PR or something I'm not expecting, I have to open it.
Yeah, you're funny too. Like there'll be times where she'll like leave and I get a package. She's like, what was it?
I know, I'm just like dying to
I haven't opened it yet.
The nosiest bitch you'll ever meet. But even with my own things.
I found out last week my trainer has a privacy screen on her phone.
Oh no.
Like,
did this change things?
No, I still love her.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, what are we hiding?
Did you ask her what she's hiding? Did you bring it up?
No, because it was during our gossip session.
Oh.
So we are now doing this thing called Gossip Fridays that I have implemented. And another one of the trainers came and gossiped with us because apparently these 2 girls were in the gym and they were posting videos on their TikTok making fun of other people working out.
No.
Yes.
That's like 101, don't do.
It's also so mean. Like, why discourage someone? Like, you don't know where someone's at.
Yeah,
and they're like,
it's giving mean girl.
Yeah. No, it was so icky. And then like the whole time they were just like filming each other. And I was like, I'm going to be in the background of these videos and they're going to be like, this girl.
No, that's the thing. It's like, I would be so uncomfortable to film at a gym because I don't want other people to feel uncomfortable.
100%.
I see so many people on TikTok. A lot of them are like trainers, like showing you how to use weights and stuff. But I'm like, how are they comfortable? Like setting the camera, walking away. Like I could never.
Oh, they do the whole thing. Like they get in there. Like I saw them filming and I was like, okay, I'm more embarrassed for you than I am for me who like is just learning a new way to lift a weight.
Yeah.
I also just think it's like, don't discourage people. Everyone has to start somewhere.
No, of course. And it's like everyone, I feel like majority of people are nervous to go to a gym and like try to do something because nothing really makes sense unless you've done it before.
Yes.
And it's like the most common fear. And so it's just like, I don't know. I'm surprised they don't have a rule to like not film in there or something.
I know.
But I guess it's all like celebrities, so they can't really tell them what to do.
I mean, it's not actually,
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised too. And I think it's just like a little disrespectful.
It is. Like at my Pilates studio, you're not allowed. Unless you're doing a private, you can film, but like there's like so many mirrors everywhere. I feel like it would just be impossible to.
First of all, I don't want anyone to watch me work out.
No, me neither. And like, I don't want to be in someone's background on TikTok and then it goes like viral for some reason and feel like the girl in the back.
Yeah.
Like, no.
100%.
No.
So, yeah, we were like talking about that and I was like, rude.
It is rude.
And so I was like, well, now we're going to have Gossip Fridays and you guys
yeah.
will have to give me all the tea.
Were they going to say something to them?
No, I think they said something to management, but they were like doing something and I had like brought it up. I was like, oh, look at those girls and they're doing this thing. And she was like, oh, you want to hear some tea?
Ooh,
and then
that
like
would be
told
fun.
me that they had
Maybe I'll join the gym.
And then I went to her profile and she put it on private.
You found her profile?
Yes. Well, they had like, like the trainers like know who everyone is basically. Yeah. So they had found it. And then I was like, that is fucked up. So I wonder if like management was like, you have to take these down or just like go on private.
Yeah. That's fucked up. I hate when people do stuff like that.
Get a life.
I know.
Don't ever do that to people who are at the gym.
Yeah. Or anywhere.
Well, of course.
Like I've seen so many things like that. Like, oh, this lady at Walmart. And it's like, okay.
What was she doing?
I don't remember. Well, there used to be a whole website called People at Walmart. Did you know about this?
No.
When we were younger. I'm telling you, as millennials, we saw a lot. We went through a lot on the internet. Not that this was that bad, but it was just People of Walmart. And it was basically people taking pictures of other people and making fun of them pretty much.
Oh.
Like if somebody had, if they're bending over and their butt crack was showing, or like a super like overweight woman. Like, it's just fucked up.
Yeah. That's like what people thought I did when I was in line at Vanderpump Vegas. They thought I was making fun of the people, but I was just pointing out how casually they were dressed. Yeah. And then everyone was like, don't make fun of them. And I'm like, you're the one who
you're like,
is insinuating that they're dressed bad, not me.
Yeah, like, you guys are just chill. I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's my little ditty for this morning.
Yeah, don't make fun of people.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Okay, well, I finished November 9th. I know. And like, I have to think about it. Mm-hmm. I really didn't do much, but I finished November 9th. I read it like all of Saturday, pretty much. Amazing book. I loved it.
Good.
Although one thing that did bother me, and I'm curious if you caught this.
All the red flags.
No, yeah. It's funny because I went to Goodreads and I saw the one you're talking about and I was like, shut the fuck up.
It
was like
too much.
She says she has OCD, but just say that you like are really particular about your hygiene. I'm just like,
but it's also like, you don't know, maybe she does have OCD.
Yeah, like, it's a book. I don't really care at all. Okay, so there's a line towards the end of the book, and I'm gonna like try not to spoil anything, but it's from Ben's perspective.
Okay.
And it's when his brothers are coming in because something just happened. It's part of his manuscript or his book that she is reading.
Okay.
It's like right after the big thing happened with his mom.
Okay.
So his two brothers, he's explaining that his two brothers are coming into town, and it says Ian's coming into town. He's at flight school, so he's coming in, and Ben just started college. And I was like, Ben? Aren't you Ben? And so I looked it up, and there's this whole thing about it. Everyone's like, there's a whole like or I don't know how to say it, like not edited.
She fucked up.
Yeah, like she fucked up that line, which was just so interesting. Like it kind of, it didn't bother me that happened, but I couldn't stop thinking about it before I looked it up because I was like, am I reading this wrong? I was like, Ben. But you're Ben. And I was like, did he mean...
I didn't even stop for a second.
Oh my God. I was like, huh? And then I looked it up and apparently there's like a bunch of mistakes like that in the book that I did not pick up at all.
I feel like these are just whatever.
She's just doing her sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a great book.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yay!
I mean, you can't go wrong with Colleen Hoover, really.
Yeah. I think I gave it 4 stars.
I did too.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like I should give Things We Never Got Over like 2. Because I don't think 1 star difference is enough between those 2 books.
I know. Well, it's a big leap. Because I feel like from 4 to 5.
Yeah, it's hard to get to 5.
Yeah.
Like 5 is a hard...
Brock Davies stared a live video.
Oh, should we watch?
What's he doing? I might on my way home from Cella.
Exactly what he's saying, I'm sure.
I don't know what he's doing. What could he be possibly doing? Aren't they tired?
I know the answer to this 100%. But do you have any FOMO of not going to Coachella?
No. I had like a little bit of a not depressive episode, but like I was in my feels because last year was just like so fun. Not the festival itself,
just like the experience,
like the vibe around everything, like just being in the desert, which was like my favorite place on earth, and then like being with everyone and being so excited for something, and then being like, wait, this happened a year ago, and then like we don't get to like have that camaraderie again was like really sad. But like other than that, no, I couldn't care less.
The festival itself,
No. Yeah, like looking at people at parties, like people posting at Neon Carnival, I was like, thank God I'm not there.
I know. And like all these influencers having IVs in the morning. I'm just like, I'm no. I couldn't do it.
And it's funny too because like
too old.
I'm on some close friends, so people would be like posting all their time, like, oh my God, best time. But then on their close friends are like, this is a fucking shit show, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, first of all, just post that publicly then.
Yeah, like don't go then if it's that's like how it is in my head. It's all the close friends.
Yeah.
Just like the schlepping, like the fucking, just
it's
everything,
like, if
the
that's
food.
your real
like,
experience, and like it's not like you're getting paid to go to these events.
Yeah, I guess unless you are getting paid, like jobs or whatever.
But I don't think like Neon Carnival really does that, and like other stuff. It's like, okay, then why post about it being fun? Like it's clearly you want people to think that you're like cool.
Well, beauty of social media.
I know, but it's also it's as someone who's on the close friends, so I'm like, this is like so sad.
Yeah. That's just like what I imagine is like everyone's experience. I mean, I'm sure some people
followed the bag.
She did. Erin threw the bag across the room, and Whitey followed the bag. She's in a romantic relationship with this bag.
She gets in like week-long relationships with things, and then she's over them.
Yeah, she does.
She moves on quick.
Yeah, she's just an independent woman.
Attachment issues.
Oh, okay. Now she likes the light. That's fun.
What about you? Did you have FOMO?
No, not at all. I mean, it's like funny to watch. I think if you love festivals, I feel like it's probably really fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you're going for content, and I don't know, for me, I would just be like exhausted by it all.
Yeah, it's not, I don't know.
And it is crazy. Like, obviously, I've never been, and I haven't been before the influencer culture, but I'm sure for people who have gone the whole time, it's like bizarre how different it is.
I'm sure, yeah.
With influencers.
I went in 2015 and it wasn't really.
Oh, right. It wasn't like that as much.
I guess, but I also feel like I didn't really like.
You're just tripping on your edible.
That, but I guess I really wasn't like as into the influencer culture as like I am now.
Well, it also like exploded.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a thing.
It wasn't really a thing.
It was like bloggers.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, let me get like an Instagram picture.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Now it's like TikTok and Instagram still, but yeah, it's so crazy.
What a time.
I know. Also something so crazy. For me personally, it's crazy. Like no one else in the world cares. But so on Thursday, one of Nolan's friends had like an album release party thing. Mm-hmm. And so his friend, his name is Joe, his cousins are the ones that Nolan watched the house for.
Okay.
And the guy, the husband, is a gynecologist, like surgeon, whatever. And so we were just chatting, and I was like, I know you probably wouldn't watch it because you lived through it, but like there's an amazing show on Netflix called Emergency NYC. And he was like, oh, I was interviewed to do it because he worked at the hospital that it's based off of in New York.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, I interviewed to do it, but I like didn't end up doing it. But the lady you see, one of the residents that's pregnant, like she was my resident. I was just like, what? I was like, I would have fangirl the fuck out if I knew this, because I'd never met him before.
Yeah.
And I met him there and I was just like, huh? I don't know. That's like to me, that's like just met someone, like been eyeing
Oprah.
over. Literally Oprah. I just met goddamn Oprah almost.
Oh my God.
I just thought that was like really interesting, and I was like, I couldn't shut up about it.
Did you just talk to him the whole time about it?
No, not really.
I would have like so many questions.
For like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I did. Well, I did ask him about stump appendicitis. I was like, what's the chance that like they didn't take all of it out? And he's like, I've never seen that before.
You're going to fixate on this for your whole rest of the year.
Oh, yeah. I'm already doing that. Like if I ever get a pain there, I'm like, there's something in there still.
I know, yeah.
Also, I read that body scan that you always talk about.
Prenuvo?
Yes, I was reading about it, and like I guess doctors are like, you really shouldn't do it because it's gonna point out things that don't really matter, but you're gonna freak out about.
Oh, okay. So it's just like mentally don't do it. Don't do it because it's bad for you.
Yeah, like it's not gonna do anything to you, but they're like, it's not worth the stress and everything.
Yeah, but what if they find something?
Well, yeah, that would be
to me,
great,
it's like, okay, you find out you have a fatty liver, like, and then you can manage it. Like, what's it going to point out?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It was doctors saying it, so I trust what they're saying, but I don't know.
Yeah, but doctors are also liars.
Well, let me see.
Because the medical field wants you to be sick.
Okay, big pharma hater. What is the thing called again?
Prenuvo. Don't slander Prenuvo when I'm trying to get a free scan.
I know.
I think for me, it would be like, yes, I would be like, oh, okay. and then like worry about it. But also like for me at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, is there something actually wrong with me?
Yeah.
And then
I
you
feel
can just
with
like
the hypochondria, I'd be like, well, it did show that something could be wrong. What if it is? But it's probably
but then
not.
you get it fixed. You just talk to your doctor and you're like, what do you think?
But some things just aren't that.
But I don't think that it's like showing you anything that, like, the whole point of it is to find like tumors and like if you have like lupus or like stuff like that.
I know Brittany Ferland did it.
Oh yeah.
And she found out she has all these cysts all over her body, even in her brain. But that's like, can't really do anything. I was like, that, like, I would be like, is it going to explode?
Yeah, but now she knows.
Yeah.
And then it's good because she can tell her doctor and her doctor can be like, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Because
I guess so. Okay.
That's crazy. Just like benign cysts.
Oh, and this is the thing. False positive are fairly common. That's what really got me. And I was like, obviously, yes, if you have a false positive, you can go get it checked and make sure it's not. But still, it's like, that's the stressful part of it. I don't know. I just would be like, I still want to do it because I'm curious.
Yeah.
But it's just, I need to like find what the doctor was saying. It was like, I don't know if this is like for everybody, just because it's like,
Yeah, but then it's also like, I feel like you already have a fear of going to the doctor because you're worried of
something's going to be wrong.
Yes.
Like I'm going to be dying.
And for me, it's like, I'd rather just do it, even though that's also a fear of mine, because then I could get it taken care of. And then even if it's like a false positive, whatever, then it's like, oh, a fluke.
What if it's like you have a stage 4 or something that's like, oh no, but like that whole time I'd be like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but then you go to the
there's
doctor.
so much time in between like actually seeing a doctor and getting results.
I don't think that you would do the scan and they would say you have stage 4 if
I'm just
there wasn't
giving an
something
example.
Like, yeah, but that's not a real one.
Okay, a big cyst in your brain that's gonna explode. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think it's black and white.
Positives are probably really minimal things, because I don't think that they would see like a giant tumor if it didn't exist.
Well, we both don't know.
Sure.
So I want to find that. I really wish I could find where the thing I don't know where I saw it. It was some doctor talking about it. And it was like, I feel like if I read it to you, you'd be more like, oh, that makes sense. I just can't remember anything in my life. And I don't remember what he said.
Because it just seems like it's coming from a place of like, if you're someone who gets nervous about things, then maybe don't do it.
It wasn't like that though.
Oh.
It was like they were suggesting not to do it.
But you said because it would
and there were
cause
other
anxiety.
reasons that I can't remember.
Got it.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Which I wish I was a person that could retain everything. I wish I was Matt. I feel like Matt knows, he retains things, he just repeats them. Can't relate.
No, me neither.
Oh, I want to find it. I don't even know where it was.
Well, Pernuva, if you're listening, no, you're not.
Well, I still want to do it. Maybe. Well, this thing says pros and cons, but this isn't like from a doctor, but I mean, it is pretty sick. Like all the shit you can get, but cons requires you lay still for 60 minutes. We already know that. You may need to fast for hours beforehand. I'm out. 4 hours? I'm going to die.
It would suck. It's like when you have to get like your blood work done too and you have to fast.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, then I'm having an 8 a.m. appointment.
No, that's literally what I did when I had to get my blood taken a while ago. I was like, I can't even have coffee. Like I'm going to be a fucking walking zombie in here.
Yeah, it's just so hard.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Well, I would love to do it. They have ghosted me on Instagram. So I'm going to have to take some
there's just
steps.
way too many false positives. Like, we got to axe this.
No, because they're still posting.
Okay.
They were like, what is your demographic? And then I sent it and then I haven't heard from them.
Oh, they were like, your demographic sucks.
Yeah, but I'm like, it's pretty evenly distributed.
Yeah.
And I feel like a good age range for people who, well, I guess I don't know if they want younger people doing it, but I don't know. I think it's sick. I want to do it and giddy up.
Giddy up. I would think they would want like older people to do it too.
Yeah, it's probably like once you're like mid to late 30s, then it's like, come get your body scanned. Yeah. But also, I don't know, like stuff is coming up for younger people now because
I know. Disgusting.
Everything is just so bad for us.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to just say I had my CT scan and I feel fine after that. So everything looked normal in there.
Yeah.
All I'm really worried about.
I wish they did it for like your whole body though.
Yeah.
I know I had one too.
I'd be interested.
But I'm still like convinced that something is deeply wrong with me. I wish I just got a colonoscopy.
You could, right? Or do you have to get like...
Well, I could like probably ask my doctor and she'd be like, well, we did a CT scan, but I'm like, okay, but can you just go up there
Can you please
anyway?
stick a camera up my ass? Like,
Yeah.
I'm begging you.
Yeah.
Right up there. I'm curious to get like an MRI of my head. Like, I just think that would be so interesting because I think my biggest fear is something wrong in my brain.
I've done that. An MRI of my head.
And
I
you-
refused
and
to get into the machine.
You refused?
Yeah, it's because I had to get my tonsils out.
Oh.
And I was in second grade and I was too scared to get into it. And then,
I don't blame you. They're loud.
yeah. And so then I left.
So you never got it?
No, I did. I had to like go back.
Oh, sad.
But
That's even
it was
worse.
a whole thing.
Did you get one when you hit your head?
No, I think I got a CT scan.
Oh, but it still like scans your head.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Like, what's the difference?
I know I've had like a headache for like the past week and it's in the same spot. And I'm like, but then I listened to that doctor on TikTok and he's like, if you take medicine and it goes away,
Yeah.
it's probably nothing.
Yes, isn't it so good?
And so now I just say that to myself. I'm like, if the pain goes away, it's nothing.
Yeah. No, that's how you should think, to be honest. Because I feel like we work ourselves out so much. Like, us working ourselves up is going to make us more sick than whatever is probably not wrong with us.
100%.
Yeah.
This podcast is sponsored by Ritual. Congratulations, you're a skeptic. I think we all should be skeptical when we're taking vitamins or any kind of supplement that we don't know exactly what's in them, because I feel like half of them say they're going to do something and you're just taking some placebo-esque, maybe a little bit of vitamin involved, and like nothing's going on. But may I introduce you to Ritual. Ritual is a clinically backed multivitamin for women 18 plus with high quality and traceable key ingredients in clean bioavailable form. Ritual has a minty essence in every bottle that keeps things fresh and helps make taking your multis every day actually enjoyable. I've been taking them every day since they sent me Ritual. They are so delicious. They have a little tablet in there that's like a minty thing that makes them all minty tasting. So when you take the vitamins, it's not like you're eating a disgusting vitamin that you can't get down and has like a weird aftertaste. Like, there's truly no aftertaste. It's refreshing. I've never taken a vitamin that I actually like enjoyed taking taste wise. So this is definitely on the top of my list. Ritual is essential for women 18 plus is one of the few women's multis that's USP verified, meaning what's on the label is what's in the formula, which is so important, especially with multivitamins. It's also soy-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, and formulated without GMOs. No more shady business. Ritual is essential for women 18 plus is a multivitamin you can actually trust. Ritual is offering our listeners 10% off during your first 3 months. Visit ritual.com/onlyfriends to start Ritual or add Essential for Women 18 plus to your subscription today. This episode is sponsored by Keen. We've all had burning questions: love, relationships, career, family life. Am I going to sleep well tonight? I don't know. These are the questions I have for myself. Or what if you've been hearing more about tarot cards or astrology lately and want to see what that means for you? Hi, that's me. I know nothing about these things and I would love to know because I see them all over TikTok. And I feel like they're always right. Well, here's your chance. Keen spiritual advisors have been helping people find answers and clarity in their lives for nearly 25 years. That's older than some of you watching or listening. If you need balance, reassurance, Keen's vetted best-in-class psychic advisors are available 24/7, and they've helped over 14 million people just like you. Every conversation is confidential and you can connect by phone or online chat within minutes. They even have a satisfaction guarantee. A satisfaction guarantee is like probably one of the best things a company can do. It makes me feel better, just like in a trust aspect. So give it a try like I did. Head to keen.com/onlyfriends and get your first 10 minutes connecting with a psychic advisor for just $1.99. That's keen.com/onlyfriends. This episode is sponsored by Skims. Okay, when I say that I had never really tried Skims underwear before this ad read, they sent some underwear, I went and bought more because I literally am obsessed with it. It is so soft. It feels like I'm not wearing anything. It's the only underwear I want to wear from now on, to be honest. Skims is a solution-oriented brand creating the next generation of underwear, loungewear, and shapewear for every body. So I tried the boy short, the racerback bralette. And also, if you're watching, I have this jacket from Skims. And if you're listening, you probably know what I'm talking about because I wear it in every single podcast and video almost. And it's just so comfortable. Like, all of their things I've ever tried are so comfortable. It's all worth the hype. Like, I'm shocked I haven't tried it before. Their Fits Everybody boy short and bralette that I have in my drawer right now is something that, like, I will not live without at this point. So the Fits Everybody collection of underwear are lightweight, form-fitting essentials. The buttery soft fabric molds to your body and stretches to twice its size. I'm telling you, when I got it, I was like, hello, how's this gonna fit? And it fits perfectly. It's just the best form-fitting underwear I've ever tried in my entire life. It's offered in a range of cuts and fits from underwear and bras to dresses, t-shirts, and bodysuits. Available in sizes XX small to 4X and offered in 9 colorways and limited edition seasonal colors. Believe the hype, this collection has over 90,000 5-star reviews for a reason. Skims fits everybody, and more best-selling essentials are available now at skims.com. Plus, get free shipping on orders over $75, all at skims.com.
Well, I went to John Mayer on Friday and
I saw it and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Why?
I can't believe you do Taylor like that.
Shut up. You are such a John Mayer fan. No, but like
I know, I literally saw him like a couple years ago.
So many people DM'd me and they were like, traitor. And I was like, honestly, grow up.
Yeah, it's like John Mayer's an incredible artist.
And also I listened to him before he ever dated Taylor Swift.
Yeah, me too.
I grew up with the both of them. I'm choosing not to take sides. Also, we don't even know what happened. I think it's obviously disgusting that he dated her when she was a teenager. And like anyone who does that is a big ick for me. This man honestly is an ick for me, but he's an incredible musician. And I'm very like nostalgic for that music.
Yes, me too.
And it was a gift. So I went and I had a great time.
Yeah, a great time. Like, I'm pissed about it.
Although it was like,
he
played like so much of his new music. So I was like, Johnny. And he kept like being like, thank you guys for just like letting me play what I want. Like I wasn't even going to play these. And I was like, I wish you didn't.
Did he play Slow Dancing in a burning room?
Yeah, he opened with that. Was a sleigh. But he didn't play like that much of Continuum.
Oh, sad. At all. Those are the albums.
But like he's just an incredible musician and like I'm so in awe watching him play like whatever he plays. So, like even though I didn't know half of the songs, it's just like so cool watching someone who's so unbelievably talented.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great. I saw him and Dave Chappelle on New Year's once and it was like so good.
That's right, I remember.
So good.
Did he perform?
A little bit, yeah. It was like back and forth. I think he like opened a little bit.
Like he did comedy?
Yes, him and Dave Chappelle do comedy together sometimes.
Oh, I did not know this.
It strangely works. Like it's pretty funny.
I feel like he's a funny guy.
He is, yeah.
I also just, still hold so much love for him because him and Andy Cohen are best friends.
Right. I know. It's like, how could you go wrong there?
Mm-hmm. I would really like to hang out with the two of them.
I'd love to be in their group chat.
I would let John Mayer shit on my chest to be able to hang out with Andy Cohen.
Which I think he does.
No, yeah, that's why I'm saying that.
I know. I just don't know if other people know that.
Oh, yeah. If you don't know that, where you been?
Where you been? I've heard from multiple different people that don't know each other that's like an experience people have had.
Who?
Well, our hairdresser. She told me a story.
So like friends of people, not like a personal.
Yeah, not
okay,
like Caitlyn.
Yes.
You should on Caitlyn's chest.
Yes. Yeah.
And just like random. Yeah. So again, it's like
had like 2 friends, and I'm like, who?
Oh yeah, no. Well, it was me. And
yeah. So it was amazing, and way to go, John.
Fun.
He played like new songs at one point. He was like, "Oh, here's new songs." I was like, "No."
Like ones you haven't even released.
Yeah. Oh. He was like, these aren't even released or like recorded
like
yet.
Bathroom break.
He literally was like, they're not even recorded yet. Yeah. No,
Keep it in, sir.
I did go pee during like a lot of his like, TJ was like whispering me at one point. He's like, go back to Montana. Still good music.
Yeah.
Just like not.
I always forget he lives there. That's such a sleigh.
I know. I don't know if does he still?
I don't know. I know at one point he did.
Yeah. We drove through it when we were doing our cross country, like coming back to LA, and it was so windy.
In Montana?
Like the part of Montana where he lived.
Oh.
And I was like, John, how do you live here? It's crazy.
Just stay
I
inside.
have something on my nose that I can like see. I feel like it's just like a piece of skin.
Oh, it's always that. It's like something so tiny that I can't see, but it's so magnified for your eye.
Yes, it's annoying me.
Just like scratch your hole.
I know, I keep like doing that. I'm not like doing coke.
Good cover up, Erin.
I just have... Okay, the cat wants to go out.
Oh, is she sick of the bag? Oh. Just strutting her shit out the door.
But yeah, that was pretty much my weekend.
That sounds very
high.
fun.
That was my high.
Yeah. And mine was the doctor.
Basically the same.
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much.
Well, if you have nothing more, we can move on.
I don't think I have anything more.
Okay. This day in history.
Herstory.
Cake Boss.
Never watched it.
I always wanted to go to the place in Hoboken to try the cake.
I've never seen it.
I've seen like clips.
Okay.
But the cakes always look good.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm like, I would like to try.
Do you like cooking shows? Like, do you sit and
No.
watch? I don't either. And I feel like
No, I don't like any like shows like that at all.
me neither. Like cooking or even like cooking
Top Chef.
competition. I'm just like, for some reason, it does not intrigue me whatsoever.
No. It's too slow. And like I think if I could taste the
Then
food
you'd be into
myself,
it. Yeah.
Like if I was a judge, I'd be
Yeah.
like, ooh, whoa.
Yes.
Because like I'm not a cook or someone who can really bake or do any of that. So like, of course, it's like such an art that I wish I could do. And I'm so impressed by what people can make. However, if I don't get any reward from it, it's like I see the judges eating it and I'm
useless.
like, okay, but like I can't tell what it tastes like, so I can't judge it.
Right.
You know?
And it's like, I don't care to watch people cooking.
Yeah. And
I just don't.
Yeah. And I feel like on other shows, like, even though we don't like reap the rewards, it's like, okay, but I see everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like a weird sensory thing that
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't
can't
know if it's
smell it.
good.
Like pump the smells out of the
how
TV
do I know
at
that I
least.
believe you?
Yeah.
Like on a singing competition show,
You're all there.
we're hearing the same thing.
At least I think we are. Sometimes they're horrible, and then the judges are like, "You're amazing." I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
Were we hearing
It's
the
because
same
all
thing?"
the judges are old.
Yeah, it must sound different there too. Like
Yeah.
it has to. There's
Yeah.
been way too many times.
I know on The Masked Singer, like they will do like more of like a track for the audience.
Oh,
Like sometimes it's not really.
tea.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I just assume that's what it's like for all shows, but who's to say?
It's like super auto tuned.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Yeah.
like recorded in a
Because
studio.
it's so hard to like I think they'll have the people sing when they're not in their costumes.
Oh.
'Cause it's
I
so
see what you
hard
mean.
to like hear.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's really
Cake Boss. My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Oh,
Just
I
an-
saw that actually.
Impressive.
Windex.
Impressive.
Yes, thank you.
And then, fun fact, Neck Deep was formed this day in
wow.
history. They are a band that we like, and that's crazy. 2012.
Go away. Yeah, that's crazy. 11 years, in case you can't do math.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just going to run through the birthdays because who cares?
Okay. Sorry to anyone we're about to read. Who fucking cares about these pieces of shit?
There's just a lot.
Okay.
This one actually shook me. Lauren Gray. I didn't know she was a literal child.
Oh, I did, but how, child?
She's just turning 21.
That tracks for me.
Like when I
actually.
saw 20, I was like, oh, God, I feel like I've
What?
seen this girl's name for like such a
She
long
was
time.
a big Musically girl.
Yeah, I think she was like a TikTok. Yeah.
Musically.
Wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. James Franco, Kate Hudson, Joanna Gaines, Ali Wong, Maria Sharapova, Jesse James, Ashley Judd. And those are just like the big names.
They all are pieces of shit. You're right.
Fucking losers. I hope for Joanna Gaines's birthday, she, just is like, okay, I'm 45 now. I have to stop using this like crazy tile.
Who?
You don't know Chip and Joanna Gaines? They're
I
like
don't think so.
HGTV royalty.
Oh.
They were always on that nail salon we would go to.
They're married.
And they're very like.
Is she?
They have that collection in Target.
Well, that's not going to
They have
help.
like a whole section in Target.
I don't want to be politically incorrect. Is she Asian descent?
I believe so.
Okay, I'm sorry if that's not politically
But
correct.
it's not like.
And he's like a white guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I know who you're talking
I
about.
don't know if she is. If that's actually.
Well, can you just say she is? Because I'll get canceled if not. How dare you? How dare you assume her?
I'll just confirm that. Because she could be like.
Yeah.
Okay, what on fucking earth?
What?
It's like trying to bring me to Google Books instead of Wikipedia.
Google Books is a thing?
I guess. That's like what this is. If I click it, it's Google Books.
What the fuck? I've never seen that in my life.
Give me Wikipedia.
Speaking of books, while she looks that up, we are reading a book called Romantic Comedy for our book club. And I did not realize, well, Erin didn't either, I guess, when you click paperback on Amazon, it changed. I guess the publisher is large print publishing. So the text is so big, which I kind of like. I feel like it makes me feel like I'm reading faster Because it looks like when you're on a plane and like an old person in front of you has their text up and it's like 10 times bigger than what it normally is on our phones. So I just thought that was funny. It's like 80 more pages than the regular book.
Okay. Her mother is Korean.
Okay.
And then her dad is German.
Okay.
And Lebanese.
Okay.
This was extremely hard for me to find.
Interesting.
Like her Wikipedia it looks like a fake Wikipedia when I like bring it up.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry, Joanna.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry, whatever I said.
They are like,
I'll do a notes apology later.
Like every tile they use is like what's in my bathroom.
Okay.
Makes me want to.
You don't like your tile in your bathroom?
No, I fucking hate
the
tile.
Oh my God,
in our
you're going to hate me.
bathrooms.
I literally would have to see it to like remember what it looks like.
It's just like that
on
like,
the floor.
Yeah, it's just like that chuggy like a pattern. Like it just looks like a farmhouse.
Oh yeah, you hate farmhouse.
I do.
See, I don't mind a farmhouse.
It's just not for me.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna get rid of it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a sledgehammer to the tire.
Wait, I want to do it too. That sounds so fun.
Well, it's in both bathrooms.
Oh my God, we're just gonna be working away.
This is why I do believe that my house was on that
Yes.
HGTV show, because it is like literally that tile is HGTV.
Why can't we find the goddamn episode?
It's hidden.
What was it called?
House. I don't know. No idea. Flip it or list it.
List it or flip it. Flip it or fuck it.
I don't know.
Fuck it or list it.
Whatever. But like the episode is gone forever.
Yeah, we cannot find it. When Erin moved in, someone was like, your house was on blah, blah, blah
Flip or
show.
flop.
Flip or flop.
Is that
Oh my
it?
God. Yes.
Okay.
And we searched night and day. Never tried harder for anything in my life to find this episode. Couldn't find it.
And they have like every episode on whatever streaming service, but then there's like
missing ones.
Missing episodes.
So like, what's the tea with that? Maybe the people who lived here were like, we don't want that on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like, then why do that then?
Well, maybe they moved into it after. And
No,
like,
they are the ones who renovated it.
Oh. I don't know. Maybe they hated it. And they were like, actually, I don't want this on TV.
Yeah, they're like, this fucking...
I don't like the tile in the bathroom.
tile.
Yeah.
No, it's giving HGTV.
Yes. God, I want to know so bad. Well, I'll give out Erin's address on Patreon and you guys can try to find it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can go right on to the news. The first news that did excite me was Katy Perry brought Northwest onto stage during her Vegas residency, and I just thought I saw clips on TikTok and it was so cute. I think for me, because like North is full nepo baby, they live like this like crazy lifestyle, get whatever they want, but she can still be like so excited for like she fangirls over people.
Yeah.
Like when Katie like acknowledged her, she just started like freaking out. She was like, oh my God, like this is so cool. And it's like, I would love to live in a world where I have everything given to me and I'm still like bewildered by things and like excited.
That's
like,
how Taylor Swift feels to me. Because every time she wins an award, she's like,
yeah.
I'm like, bitch, what do you mean?
Yeah,
huh?
like, you know.
Yeah.
She's a great performer.
Yeah.
But like little Northie, just
I
like
know.
being so excited. I will say when I was there, like Katie brought kids onto the stage too. So I believe that it's just a thing that
Part of the
happens.
show.
And I was like, well, that sucks for like the normie kids.
Yeah. Sorry, we got Kim and Kanye's kid up here.
Yeah.
I know the clip I saw made me laugh because I was kind of out of context, like I didn't see the beginning, and
Sure.
it made it look like she turned around, she's like, oh, like it made it look like North just got on stage. So I was like kind of confused.
Oh no, yeah, and she like let her bring all her friends up.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
really sweet, and I just need to like fully vibe like North.
I know. And she was like, what do you want to do when you're older? She's like, everything.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Slay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's her dad.
I know. I didn't want to say it, but that was literally a Kanye statement.
But that's a little happy news. And then in not happy news, this came up on TMZ this morning. I hadn't seen it, but Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss had code names for each other on their cell phones.
Of course. Did it say what they were?
Yeah. Tom Sandoval went to great lengths to keep their affair out of Ariana Madix's sight, even creating fake names for each other on their phones, TMZ has learned, despite Tom claiming she knew the warning signs. Sources connected to the trio tell TMZ it was Tom's idea to create the code names, obviously. Like Raquel's not like, Tom, you know, I think this would be such a great idea.
Yeah, no fucking way.
She's just dirting around,
Yeah.
like has no idea what's
Sandoval's
going on.
calling.
She probably was like, what's a code name?
Literally. I have to change my name?
Yeah. Wow, that's going to take such a long time. I have to go to the DMV and then go to Social Security.
Yeah. Wait, so I'm curious before you tell me, are the code names like just other people's names or are they like
no other people's names?
Lightning Bolt 2?
But Raquel was more than happy to go along. They both picked basic names for each other. He put in the name Jamie in his phone. We don't know what alias she used for him. How random.
I would think, like, if I were doing some shit like this, if I were Sandoval, I would make it like a guy's name.
Jamie is a guy's name.
Oh,
also.
I guess. I was thinking Jamie, like Sheena's friend, but
yeah.
No,
Could be
that's true.
either.
I'd be like John.
Yeah. John Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems a little weird still.
Yeah.
I do think, like maybe a more
We're trying to help him.
manly name.
Hey, Sandoval next time.
Yeah, like having a gender neutral, like could keep it on
Treads
the
the
spectrum,
line.
but also if it was like a Jamie that they both potentially knew and were close with, who he would be texting with often, then that tracks.
But then that'd get confusing. She's like, "Oh, what's Jamie saying?" Like, "Oh, did she want to go to dinner?"
Based on like what he is saying about their relationship, they probably didn't
even talk about
anything.
God.
This is why we need the reunion.
We need it fucking stat.
Yeah. That interview came out after we recorded last week, right? Yeah, it came out on Wednesday.
Yeah. The Howie Mandel one.
What a fucking
It was just I learned nothing.
Howie
it was
Mandel, like he really thought he was doing something.
Yeah.
And he just he didn't.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't understand the gravity of it all. I think for him, he was just like, I don't get why this is such news. And it's like, well, if you watch the show,
it's
you
like
would
if you're
get
gonna
it.
interview someone, learn about it.
Yeah.
And then like shame on his daughter for not asking the questions that we needed answers to.
Yeah.
She just sat there. But also like every time that she would ask something, Howie would be like, are you interrupting me?
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, like she's the one who actually knows what's going on.
I know. The only thing I was thinking is maybe they were like restricted because of the reunion. Like maybe they couldn't ask certain things that are going to be shown at the reunion.
Based on what was happening, it just doesn't seem that way. It seems like Howie just went in being like, I support this man
Mental health
because
matters.
he's friends with my friend and we're going to just give him a platform.
Yeah. And it was shitty that he was like airing out Ariana's stuff, like depression and laying in bed. Cause like, I don't know if she wants that out there. Like, of course she's talked about on the show, but that's like under her own terms. And it's like, I don't like that.
I get what he was trying to do with it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make him like look any better. But I really need the reunion because of course like some of the things he was saying, I was like, okay, well if I was in like a loveless relationship and like trying to get out of it and like the person wouldn't accept it, like I get it. I mean obviously like everything he did was absolutely wrong, but like I also just think he's a liar, so I want to hear like
I know
her perspective of like what was actually happening in her own mind.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure, of course, they're going to address it on the reunion. It's already filmed, so.
Yeah. I love that she's not posting anything about it. Like, she's just a queen.
Yeah, she's actually busy making out with her new man at Coachella.
Yes, she is.
Is actually our next story. But, this is so weird to me, too. I feel like for me, this kind of like maybe confirms that they were both just like so out of it.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
But Ariana Madix was smooching the new man at Coachella amid Scandal fall. Well, I guess it's been like a little over a month, but still. This cast, they really don't give themselves any time to heal.
I know. I always say that.
Like, be single.
Yeah. I mean,
again,
maybe this is just like fun too.
Yeah, but I think that it's like her trainer.
Oh.
That's what TikTok is
like
saying.
personal trainer?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, he's doing a great job because those abs are fucking crazy.
No, like that. People were like, "Oh, well, that explains the abs."
Yeah.
Okay, let me read this. Ariana and her new Coachella arm candy are doing more than just dance. They're straight up TMZ. They're straight up making out, which seems to signal that she has indeed turned the page. Check out the footage. Blah 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 blah. It's like a video of them making out at Coachella. Sure enough, he goes in for the kiss, not just once, but at least twice, and she certainly kisses him back pretty passionately too. We'll see if this is more than just a little Coachella fling. Day 3's wrapping up here soon. But she was also, the whole time she was at Coachella, she was only like basically reposting other people's stuff. And her friends who she was there with kept taking pictures. Like there's a picture of her and him holding hands and she reposted it. There's a picture of them like doing that like cute guy behind the girl, like swaying, and like her friend was like, I'm so happy to see my girl happy or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of like, and then these videos didn't come until after.
Okay.
Which I don't think any of her friends posted. I'm not sure though.
I saw them on TikTok.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Seems like more than just a little like bang sash.
I know. So I'm curious where this will go.
I know.
And I hope it's destroying Tom. I really do.
No, he's too big of a narcissist to care.
You think?
Yeah, he's probably like, good for her.
Yeah, it kind of like in a weird way gets him off the hook. I mean, it doesn't, but it's like, oh, well, she's happy now. She's not like devastated.
Which, like, thank God. I hope this guy, I'm like a little nervous because he's like a gym bro.
Yeah.
Like if you go to his page and like, no shade to gym bros, but like,
y'all are sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all are weird.
Like if you're just like posting pictures without your shirt all the time.
Is he?
Well,
Is it like
he's like in the gym, but I also guess he's a trainer, so like that's what
like
he
his
has to
promo
do
a little bit.
But maybe he just has to like do that to build his brand, and
Yeah,
like,
we'll
he's
just
really like a
hang on to that
fine
one.
good guy. And I hope he is, because she needs a fine good guy.
Yeah. I wonder how old he is.
I don't know. Probably like in the same age range.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cute.
He's in great shape.
Yeah. Well, I would hope.
Yeah. But I wanted to just like have a little fuck girl era.
I know. Maybe this is it. Which is like, I'm just going to fuck around.
I know.
Make out.
I hope that we get to see her making out with a lot of people at many festivals this summer.
Yeah.
That's my dream for Ariana.
That's my resolution for 2023.
Because like I just think that everyone on the TV show like never fully heals from past relationships.
Yeah.
They're like literally in and out of relationships within like a week. And like it's not super healthy, but like, you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and I respect it.
Yeah. Well, go off Ariana.
Go off Ariana. Okay, that's all I have for news.
Okay.
We can do Am I the Asshole now?
Okay. Well, did you want to talk about the last episode of Vanderpump?
Sure.
The thing that confused me was,
Trying to think of what it was. Okay.
oh yeah, it was like the wedding and Lala like not
Yep.
going to things. I'm subscribed to the Vanderpump subreddit, and it is so split on if Lala was like doing the right thing or not.
I will say, after watching Watch What Happens with Lala on it, I grew a little bit more towards a place of understanding from her.
Okay, what did she say that?
Because I forgot she wasn't even in the wedding.
Yes, that's the thing. She was not a bridesmaid.
She was like, if we were like close enough friends at that time to where you wanted me to be at all of your events, like why wasn't I a bridesmaid then?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's actually a really good point. But like, of course, we don't know the ins and outs of it, but I know that they had like a kind of rocky relationship for a bit, and like maybe closer to the wedding, they became like really close. And it's like, okay, well, not everyone has time to like get a dress and do all of that.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if anything was said behind the scenes where like Sheena was like, I really want you to be in my bridal party or whatever, but I mean, like, who's to say?
Yeah.
But like, she could have felt like she became like much closer to her than when she like asked people to be in her wedding party and had like expected more of her to like be involved,
Be a part of everything.
But again, in the same vein, like she wasn't,
yeah.
technically speaking. But even still, like the way she would say things to her really bothered me. Like when she was like, this is your wedding.
Yes.
And like,
yeah, it is.
It's not as important to everyone else. And it's like, okay, but like,
don't say
be
that
a
out
bitch.
loud. Like you can think that, but don't say that out loud to the bride.
And it's also not wrong for your friend to want you to be at like really special moments for her.
And it's like, yes, it's a 3-day event, but it's only 3 days out of like everything. And I think it's different.
And everything looked fun.
It did. And I think the difference is it's not like she didn't feel well and was like, I'm just going to stay in tonight. Like she was hanging out with someone who was there that Sheena didn't want there. So there's like so many moving parts to it. And I think for us, like her not attending certain things, we have it in our mind that they're so close now that I believe she would be her bridesmaid right now if they got married.
100%.
So I think that's like
even
the tricky
this season,
thing.
you can tell that they're like getting closer.
Yeah.
Like even like when she sat down with Brock, like Lala, and she starts
that was
like
really
crying,
cute.
and it's like you can tell that this is like when their relationship is starting to like really build.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything is very like me. Like, oh, I don't want to go on the boat because Raquel's there. I don't want to do, which is just like, just suck it up.
That's annoying.
then.
That's very annoying to me because it's like it's giving me.
Yeah.
Like, well, it doesn't make me
like,
comfortable, so I'm not going to go.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I think there are definitely ways to like protect like your emotions and your feelings and if you're overwhelmed with stuff. But in that sense, it was more of a like projection of what she was feeling and not a like, oh, I'm just here to support you and like fuck the noise.
Yeah.
In every other sense.
Yeah.
And I did really feel for Sheena and these past like the past season, Lala's not been looking that great.
Yeah,
she's
not at
being
all.
like, she is so fucking lucky that this all happened.
Yeah, because I think all the attention would be on her.
Otherwise, she'd have a hell of a year.
Yeah, that
like,
reunion would be a lot different.
It's so tough because even watching things, I'm like, God, like I feel for Raquel in all of these scenes because Lala's being like so cutthroat mean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wish these girls would just communicate in ways that weren't like toxic, I guess. It's like just sit down and have a normal conversation.
They can't. It's Vanderpump Rules.
Which like thank God for that.
Yeah.
But like it gets to a point where like, okay, like you're borderline like bullying this girl.
Yeah.
Like in the way she gaslit her when Lala, not to defend Raquel, but like when Lala and Rachel, I almost called her, sat down and she was like, we weren't mean to you.
Yes.
We were encouraging you, like saying something
No,
like,
they were being
did we
mean.
watch the same thing?
They were literally being
Yeah,
mean.
like this is like fully the definition of gaslighting.
Yes.
I felt gaslit by Lala.
I did too.
So like while I feel for Raquel, like at the end of the day, Lala was right about it all.
She was, which is tragic, but
Yep.
yeah, she was.
She just knew. She had that intuition.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she does this a lot with people, and most of the time, like
She's wrong.
Yeah.
So maybe she's
Like
got it
last
right.
season, her like tearing Brock apart.
Yeah,
But
right,
like
right.
now, she's like, oh my God,
She
like you're
loves him.
basically like my baby's second dad.
Yeah.
So
You know,
I think
we
she
love
just
change.
got lucky.
Yeah, she just got it right once.
Yeah.
It's like QAnon. Well, they got it right once.
Yeah. Also, big takeaway from that episode was my hatred for Schwartz is just
Oh my God.
growing.
I forgot about Schwartz.
When that
His
man came
nerve.
and sat down and plopped the sushi in his mouth, I was like, boy.
No, jail.
get
Cancun
up.
jail.
Yes. Take him there and never release
Also,
him.
just knowing how mad Katie is at you right now, like, I don't understand his thought. Is
and
he like,
was absolutely fucked up.
Well,
You know,
yeah.
production was like, why don't you go say something?
100%.
Katie's face when he walked in, I was like, girly, same.
Yeah, it's
I
going
was
to be bad.
sitting on the couch like, couldn't believe it. And I was just
Yeah.
like, I hate this man. I hate this man. I hate this man. And this
I
is what
know.
he has done since day one and no one saw it. But like, what a loser. And even when he was talking to James, I was like, what a fucking loser.
Oh, yeah.
Being like, come on, like, don't be mad at me.
I
It's like,
know, I
come on,
know.
do we live on the same planet?
Like, you're not a
you're
7-year-old.
Like a 40-year-old man. Grow up. You hooked up with his ex-fiance and you're his friend. Like,
Yeah.
it happened like 6 months ago. Of course he's going to be upset, you psychopath. He's like, come on, like, I'm just having a hard time, man. It's like, what? He has no empathy, like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's just a real dirt to dirt.
I think he just doesn't understand, like, anyone being mad at him. He's like, huh?
Yeah, I think it's because he's gotten away with it for so long.
Yeah.
Because he does that, like, sad boy charm. Mm-hmm. But now everyone's seeing I'm Lala with Schwartz.
Cutthroat.
I
bitch.
knew.
Cutthroat.
God, he's the worst. It's also
Yeah.
like you are the company you keep. And it's like no surprise that he's still backing up Sandoval and being like, give him a hug and like do all
Yeah.
these things. It's because like you're the same. You guys are cut from the same cloth. You're both nasty and you deserve each other. Like literally, you two should just fuck already.
I know. I'm sure they have.
I know.
Or they will. But
Probably that night that they did the shrooms and the galaxy lights last season when they were
yeah.
trying to think of like the menu for the restaurant.
they really bonded that time. I wonder how long this Sandoval and Rachel thing will last.
I don't know. Well, did you see, I think it was like Friday, news came out that she was on her way to like
Oh, yeah.
But then people were saying that it was really her and Sandoval went to like some spa in Arizona that's like a wellness retreat.
Oh, what?
I didn't investigate it any further,
Okay,
but
so
I
it
was
was
like,
not what we thought.
I don't know.
Okay.
That literally taking it for face value at like
Yeah.
a Instagram post I saw or
Okay.
something.
We'll have to look into it later. 'Cause
But I was like, I think I didn't look into it because I was like, that doesn't surprise me if true.
yeah. It's like I fully thought she was going into like a therapy
Yeah.
like retreat thing. But like just getting massages.
Yeah.
Some essential oils will help me
With
with the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
cray.
Yeah. Very cray.
Come on, Jamie.
Jamie.
Okay. We can do Am I the Asshole now.
Okay. Okay. This one's weird. I'm just gonna let you know. It's weird.
I'm texting Mike.
Okay.
Seeing he can come earlier.
Yeah. We're almost done.
And then we don't waste any time. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Am I the asshole for starting an argument because my boyfriend opened the gift he bought for me? My boyfriend got me
asshole for starting the argument because my boyfriend opened the gift he bought for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll make more sense when I read it.
Okay.
It might not because it's very weird. I also wanted this one because the comments are so split. So it's like interesting. My boyfriend got me a gift, a necklace and a bracelet. However, instead of just keeping everything nice, maybe even wrapping it nicely, he ripped it open and threw the package away so that he could show me how the jewelry looked on him in photos. But I didn't even get the chance to open it myself in person first. This was also the first time he had ever bought me something. Although he mentioned that the package wasn't from a high-end brand, it still matters to me. He said that I'm arguing with him and that he spent so much money, aka 15 euros. Is that a lot?
No.
How much is that in dollars?
$20.
Is that euros? 15 with the E? It might not be.
I don't.
Okay, we're just gonna pretend that sentence isn't there.
Forget it.
So much money on it, and that it doesn't matter whether it's opened or not. I can't help but feel that it's not considerate to open someone else's gift, even if you're the one who bought it. And regardless of the quality of the packaging, am I right to be angry at him, or am I just being ungrateful?
Could you read the first couple sentences for me again?
Yeah. My boyfriend got me a gift, a necklace and a bracelet. However, instead of just keeping everything nice, maybe even wrapping it nicely, he ripped it open and threw the package away. And then showed her what it looked like on him in
they
photos.
were just together and he was like, here's your gift.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. So am I right to be angry at him, or am I just being ungrateful for basically giving her a gift that has like no packaging and he like tried it on?
I mean, I don't think you should be mad. I think it would be like okay to be like, oh, like a little disappointed to yourself.
Yeah.
Like I think it would be fine if you're like, gosh, it was like my first gift. I wish he just like kept it wrapped and I could have opened it. But like honestly, at the end of the whole situation, it's not a big deal. You're still getting a gift.
Yeah. Like the first
and
comment.
Maybe he was just really, and it could be awkward too, because like you said, this is the first gift he's ever gotten you. Like maybe he didn't know the etiquette.
That's true.
He's a man. Men are dumb.
That's true. It's either that or he got it from like Shein and like threw the packaging because he was like embarrassed.
Oh, you think she's mad because he won't say where it's from?
I don't know if that's the case, but
I wouldn't even think of that.
I would be like, not that it matters at all. Like literally no one could come home with like a keychain and I'd be like, yay, thanks. But like,
oh my God, that's a really good point. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, but like saying,
again, not like it matters.
Yeah, but like saying, oh, I spent so much money on it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I guess it would just
be like, well, for where's it from?
I guess I would just want context.
Where's the Cartier?
Yeah. Like DH Gate or Cartier? Like what's the packaging here?
Yeah, because like with higher end stuff, you get like a little card with it. So we know it's not that.
Yeah.
But also
but he might have thrown it away.
He wouldn't be that dumb.
If you're a man.
No,
never gotten her a gift before.
No.
I have a question. If you got a gift from, I feel like saying TJ is like too close to home because I think it's like too, okay, say you were.
Mike got me a gift.
No, like someone you were dating. This is like tough.
Oh, okay.
Just say you were dating someone for like 2 years and you guys were like in love. It was
okay, I know
great.
exactly. This was my life. I got him in my brain.
Okay. So he gets you a gift and it's a Cartier ring, but you notice that it's not a real one. Do you say anything? Or do you feel any different?
Well, at that time, I wouldn't have known what Cartier even was.
Say it's now.
Well, I feel like even if TJ did get it for me,
TJ, okay,
I'd be like, is this real? No, I don't think it would matter to me. Like, I would just be like, whatever.
Dog barking.
But I would be like, as long as he didn't pretend it was real.
That's what I mean. If they said it was real. If he
pretended it was real, I'd be like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a weird thing to do. But I understand why people do that. Like, there's so much pressure put on, like, buying expensive things for your loved one. And like, for me, that's just like not necessary.
Yeah.
I can buy things for myself.
She can buy herself flowers.
Yeah. But like, it never really has been. Like, I like getting a gift, but I'm not like, you have to get me a necklace and all this expensive stuff. Like, it doesn't matter to me that way.
Yeah.
So as long as he didn't pretend that it was real or was like honest about it, then I'd be like, okay, cool. And I'd put it on my fucking finger.
Yeah.
I think there's certain things when Like, as long as you're not fraudulent about it.
Yes.
Like, if
But
you're
what
like,
if-
I bought you this. If he was like, this was a $1,500
No,
ring.
what if he just had no context? Like, I got you this. Would you be like how would you address that?
Well,
Or I guess you don't really need to.
I'd be like, from where?
Yeah.
Where did you get it from?
I got it on
You're saying if I noticed it was a fake Cartier ring. I'd be like, oh, where did you get it?
I got it from like a resale place.
I mean, if he got it from DHgate, he knows I would be mad at him because of the child working condition.
I'm not talking about TJ though. I'm talking about
but
it's
like
too hard to.
No, but like any person. Well, I guess, but it is TJ because he would be the one to get me stuff.
I know. It's just like you guys know each other so well, and like you don't have you wouldn't have a problem. Be like, where did you get this? But like if you were freshly dating someone for like 6 months. And it's like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it could be a little awkward.
Because like for me, it's not like I need a real one, but it would bother me. It would bother me in a sense. Like first I'd be like, okay, do they know it's fake? And if they knew it's fake, were they going to tell me? I just think it's like weird.
Maybe he just saw it on an Instagram ad and didn't even know that it's like a knockoff Cartier.
Yeah. So it's like, where's
Men
the
are just not,
context here? I need some background. Because I'm not like a materialistic person. Like if you give me a bag and it's like fake Prada, like I'm still gonna like it.
Yeah, I'll like it and be like, next time get me the real one.
Yeah, bitch.
I don't mind people. There's like certain things. Like I can tell when fast fashion knocks off designer items.
Oh, always. Erin's like, oh, that's a blah, 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 blah knockoff. I'm like, how the fuck do you know this off the top of your head?
I just stare at stuff all day.
All day, yeah.
I wish I could buy it all, but I can't.
Well, there's good thing there's knockoffs.
Yeah, I know. I don't buy those either. Mainly just because they're made by like fast fashions, like Forever 21s. And I'm
my favorite knockoffs are the Target purses that look like Prada. It's just like so funny. It has a strap with a little like AirPod case thingy on the strap.
Oh, okay, that's cute.
Yeah, it's like funny, but like I don't care about that because it's just like they're still cute bags.
No, 100%, and it's also like Prada. You're probably buying a bag that costs like $20 to make for $1,000.
Yeah,
like it's really silly at the end of the day.
It is.
I think for me, it's more of a like I feel good about where I've gotten. Like I'm like, this is really cool that I can buy this.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, in this instance, like I think getting mad. I mean, she didn't say it was like he's pretending it's a designer ring. She just is upset that he threw away the packaging and like.
I think she wanted it. I think it's a little assholey to buy someone something and be like, look what it looks like on me. That I'd be like, why did you do that?
Yeah, that
would be weird to me.
How did he got a necklace?
A bracelet and a necklace, and showed her photos of them on him. So did he get this gift for her or for him? Is now my question.
Sharing?
I don't know.
Because it obviously, like women's jewelry is a lot different than men's.
Yeah.
In terms of like width, girth.
Yes.
Like we're just built different.
I know. Like, are you getting her chains?
How did it fit on his neck?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I could call these people and just like ask, as always. But
it was a weird part of it, I guess I didn't think about. But I don't think he's an asshole. I think he's just a dumb guy. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them say you're the asshole. Like
the girl?
Personally, I'd say you're the asshole because he was getting you a nice gift and you're being anal retentive about the packaging, but I'm the same way about things, so what does it say about me? Someone says not the asshole. Sounds weird for him to try on your gift before giving it to you. He should have at least repackaged it.
TJ tries on a like dress before he gives it to me.
But that would be funny.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Do that. Like it's like a
everyone sucks here. On one hand, you should have been more grateful.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and said thank you. It was kind of strange for him to rip it open instead of letting you have that. On the other hand, why he did rip it open in front of you instead of just giving it to you like a normal person was weird. It was thoughtful of him to give you a gift, obviously, but that is definitely weird, and I would have been confused too.
I agree with the everyone sucks. I think it's just like a extremely weird
situation.
Yep.
Because like if Nolan, I'm just trying to think if like Nolan did that. Well, I'd be like, why did you feel like you had to throw the packaging away? I don't know. I just feel like it's strange.
So, that didn't even cross my mind to throw the packaging away.
Yeah.
Like to me...
Because that's like how you give a gift is like, oh, it's already packaged. Like, great.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes like TJ will give me a gift wrapped in like a blanket. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but jewelry is like already in their little like also just compartments and boxes and
I don't
stuff.
know. I guess I'm just also not like a jewelry gal. So it's hard to say like how that would...
Yeah.
Because like for certain items, it's fun to like the element of surprise. But yeah, this is weird. Everyone sucks. Everyone sucks.
Here. We need a button.
Okay.
That says, you're the asshole, not the asshole. Everyone sucks here.
Yes. Okay. I screenshotted a bunch of these. I think someone tweeted this at me. So I've had like a bunch for like 4 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't even
Lucky
reread
you.
this today. I'm
Okay.
going in blind.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for expecting my partner to pay half of my hospital bill?
Me.
Okay, coming here as a last resort because I genuinely think this problem could be the end of my marriage.
Oh my God.
Also throwaway because my husband is a frequent Redditor.
Ooh, that's scary. You can't post on
This
Reddit.
is pretty obvious.
Yeah, like that's. I always wonder about that. I'm like, throwaway because my blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, well, we're
It's
gonna know
still
by the
there.
context.
It's still there.
Oh my God, risky.
My husband, 35 male, and I, 30, like the most obvious context clues.
Maybe she changed the ages.
I
would
why
do
even
that.
put them?
Yeah, we're in our 30s.
32 female, welcomed our first baby 3 months ago.
Okay, he's never gonna know this is you, girl. You really
Oh, God.
detective over here.
We've been married 7 years now. Well, he would never know how long
That's
they've been
true,
married. And decided it was time to expand our family. Everything was going well, and we were in our little newborn bubble of bliss until the hospital bills came. Oh, I did not see this coming. Both my husband and I have jobs, and everything financially is split 50-50, but we've always kept our money separate with the exception of joint account for bills. Throughout the duration of my pregnancy, I plan to go for an unmedicated natural birth. Oh, whew, with as little intervention as possible. That was up until I hit the 24-hour mark of labor. I caved and got the epidural. I already hate where this is going, which I was open to having if needed.
I still don't know where this is going.
Just like based on the title, like this is, oh my God.
Yeah.
My husband had no problem with it, even encouraged it. When the bill came, he brought it to me to pay all $8,000 plus after insurance. From my personal savings, I asked why. He said, you're the one that couldn't hold out for a few more hours and jacked up the bill with all your meds and extra night stay. And he shouldn't have to pay for all of my extra requests.
Oh, okay. Bring him back to the hospital and request a lobotomy for this man. Like, this is not okay. What the fuck do you mean?
If I wanted luxury, I should expect to pay for it. I was stunned and flipped out, but I'll spare you the details. He refuses to budge, calling me a princess for expecting him to pay for all the extra add-ons I requested in the hospital. This is by far the biggest issue in our 14-year-long relationship so far, and I'm so lost on where to go from here. I gave in and paid the bill, but since then we haven't been talking much, and honestly, I just feel disrespected. Do I have the right to feel this way, or is it just hormones? Am I the asshole for expecting him to contribute towards the cost of my childbirth? Would I be the asshole for considering leaving him? I just have to say, this cannot be the first red flag you've ever seen in this man.
I was just about to say, that's the most shocking part of this whole thing is this is the first thing that has gone crazy.
Refuse to believe it. There's no way this is the first time this man has said that. This is god awful. I feel like he
have
must
no words.
throw in like little jabs every now and then, but she doesn't realize because it probably doesn't have to have an $8,000 bill attached to it.
Yeah.
But like this is absolutely insane.
Heinous.
This is the worst man on planet Earth.
It's literally like write down the worst person you could think of
Him.
like in with a wife in labor. That's him. Oh, you needed extra. You're such a baby. Like, shut the fuck up. Have you ever gone through childbirth? I don't think so.
I would
How about we kick you in the
never-
balls 30 times in a row?
I would make him pay to see my baby.
Every time?
Yeah, I'd
Until
be like,
it adds up to the hospital bill.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I paid to birth her. Now you can pay me to
see her.
I feel like that's a fair
And
trade.
you can pay for our divorce.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which will be a lot more than $8,000. It's
It's going to be a lot more than that.
I would
I get the house.
drag him through the courts.
That's crazy that there's men out there that are like that.
I need to find this on Reddit and see what people are saying.
Yeah.
Also, like, she knew what she was doing. He's going to look at this and he is going to see
true.
a lot of unhappy
Wait,
people.
that's actually so smart. She's
Yeah.
a mastermind. What's like a keyword?
Could you imagine this going to court? Like, if I were a judge, I'd be like, guilty.
I'd be like, you guys need to leave and get divorced right now.
Yeah.
Hospital
I can
bill.
tell you the title exactly. Expecting my partner to pay half of my hospital bill. What a psychopath.
expecting. Hold on.
Like that's not even your, like, this is you just bringing your child into the world. This isn't you paying for your wife. This is you paying for your kid, which clearly you're unwilling to do. You deserve the guillotine.
I don't think it's there anymore, unless it's like a really old one.
Ugh, maybe. Oh, I wonder if it says. I don't know. Someone. Oh, maybe it's on Twitter because someone definitely like tagged me in this. That's where I screenshotted it from. Maybe Twitter's going off on them.
Yeah, maybe. Dang it.
I screenshotted it so long ago.
Okay.
But I don't get that many tweets.
Damn, I really
really
want to find
thing
this.
I've ever read in my whole entire life.
Because you don't know. I mean, there's women that are like, I am so strong, like I will not need any epidurals. I can do this. And then once it comes, it's like, fuck no. It's like so different than what they thought it was going to be. So
yeah, either way, even if it was natural, she still has a bill to pay. Were you going to make her pay for that alone?
right. Like this is your baby.
You are a crazy person.
Like you have a baby and you tell me how it feels.
Jail.
God,
yeah,
that's so annoying.
Charge him to see your kid, and that's the only solution.
7K to see the kid.
Yeah, per hang.
Per 30 minutes.
I honestly feel like too, like the kid would respect that in the future.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why? How come I didn't get to see my dad?
Yeah, imagine growing up and hearing this story.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is not the first time something.
I know
has
it
happened.
can't be, right?
I think she just probably chooses to overlook because this isn't like, you don't just become this person one day. You don't become that awful one day.
In one birth.
Yeah.
One night at the hospital.
Like you gotta, I don't know.
I'm wondering how, well, yeah, so they have like joint accounts for
Only
like bills.
one. Yeah. This
like,
is a bill.
Yeah, like this should come out of your joint account. Like this is, I'm sorry, your baby.
Yeah.
You both made. Sorry that she had to carry it. But I guarantee if you had to birth this baby, you would have also gotten every drug you could think of.
Oh my God. A man. Give me a break.
Put on
honestly,
the
I challenge you
cramps thing.
I challenge you to have period cramps and then come complaining.
Yeah. Like won't survive.
Loser.
He'll be gone in a day.
Loser.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, that's going to be it for today's podcast episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. This episode comes out everywhere on Wednesdays. Like we said before, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/onlyfriends. The episodes go up on Mondays most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless Carly's getting her appendix out.
Yeah, like I'm so sorry, you guys. It came out on Tuesday. I couldn't help it.
And then we also have another podcast called Good Influences. Those are posted on Tuesdays. So make sure you're subscribed everywhere, rating, reviewing, doing all the shiz. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode is sponsored by Skims. If you haven't tried the Fits Everybody collection from Skims, you are genuinely missing out. I have never been so obsessed with an underwear in my entire life. I should have believed the hype when Skims first launched, and now I get the hype. The Fits Everybody collection of underwear are lightweight, form-fitting essentials. The buttery soft fabric molds to your body and stretches to twice its size. It's offered in a range of cuts and fits, from underwear and bra to dresses, t-shirts, and bodysuits. Available in sizes extra, extra small to 4X, and offered in 9 core colorways and limited edition seasonal colors. Believe the hype, this collection has over 90,000 5-star reviews for a reason. Skims, Fits Everybody, and more best-selling essentials are available now at skims.com. Plus, get free shipping on orders over $75, all at skims.com.